Alright, so guys, the other day, some guy pulled out in front of me and I had to swerve to avoid him, but I wasn't quick enough. So today we're replacing my C5 Corvette's mirrors with some C6 Corvette mirrors. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So this one was actually already broken. The guy I bought the car from sideswiped trash can the day before I bought it. And then this one I lost in traffic. The gentleman pulled out in front of me and I could not avoid him. And luckily it just took out my mirror and scuffed the paint a little bit. That's all right. We're gonna get it all taken care of today. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So we're not actually going to be replacing them with C5 side mirrors. We're gonna be replacing them with C6 side mirrors. It requires a little bit of modification, but nothing crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna jump right into it. For starters, I'm gonna kind of gently get this off. All right. Now this one, it's okay, I guess. I can just replace this. They're pretty cheap. Now that we have the little switch panel out and the door trim off, we're gonna go ahead and pull these two T25 Torx bits. There we go. And then once we're up, you can lift off. Now that we're in here, we need to disconnect this speaker connection. We're just gonna lift gently here and pull. And then we're gonna disconnect these, lift and pull, and then lift and pull. And you can kind of feed that back in there. We're gonna get in there here in just a sec. Right now, the next thing is we have to pull the speaker, and then we can take these little patch covers out and we can get to our bolts. Should be able to just nurse it out. There we go. Now, okay, now we have these little patch covers off. We need to take our 10 mil and we need to just pull the mirror. That simple. Right there. Then you might, I doubt it. I don't think you can see it, but there's a couple retainers in here. You're gonna have to just kind of play with it, get your hands in there and get the clips undone. Should be 3 in total. And this should just pull right out. Go ahead and put our little grommet gasket, whatever you call it. Put it back on the mirror. Alrighty. And we're just about ready to stick her on. Alrighty, it's starting to rain, but we're kind of there. So one of the last things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get in the car, make sure I like it, and I'm gonna go ahead and buzz these down. So when mounting this, I did have to drill a hole close to this, so I did have to clearance this. That holds this guy in place. I'm not too crazy worried about it, but we're gonna go ahead and just finish putting it back together. We're gonna reroute this wire. The C6 mirrors that I bought do not have the memory feature, so I am gonna be skipping this little connector. I wasn't able to find a set that would get here in the time frame I needed it to get here, so I've gone ahead and just got these for now. At some point I might go back in and replace them, but this will probably be fine. Go ahead and slide that guy back into place. I think that's it. Let's go ahead and test it. Look at that. Got working power mirrors again. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this door back together. And now I just gotta throw the door panel back on. Put this back in. And just like that, we got C6 Corvette mirrors on our C5. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take what I've learned over here and apply it to the other side, and we'll be right back. Alrighty guys, we got both the mirrors on the car, as you can see now. And honestly, it was a really easy install. It took about 2 hours overall, and it required a little bit of drilling, but other than that, it was super easy. Anybody can do this, and honestly, you should. The C5 mirror assemblies are really expensive. They're about $350 per mirror. And if you go with the C6 mirrors, I got the full assembly with new rubbers, with glass, everything for $200. I did have to get them painted, but paint was only another $100. So if you do need to replace your mirrors on your C5 Corvette, or you're looking for something to spice it up a little bit, change up the look just a little bit, the C6 mirror replacement is 100% the way to go. It was super easy to do. The connectors are plug and play. The only thing you actually have to modify is 2 holes. You have to make one a little bit bigger, and then you have to add 1 hole. And it's super simple, so easy. It took 2 hours to do in total, going into it blind. I had read 1 post on 1 forum, and that's all I needed. And it was so easy. So if you do need to replace your mirror, or you want to replace your mirrors, go ahead and get yourself some C6 mirrors. They're super cheap, they're super easy to install, and I highly recommend it. So anyways guys, I really appreciate y'all for watching the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.